Well, guys, it's been quite the year. We had lots of ups, downs, and milestones reached. Filming gardening tutorials for a living isn't always the easiest job in the world, and it seems that Mother Nature rarely cooperates. But at the end of the day, it's beyond rewarding, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Success.
Sorry guys, even though it is about 2 in the afternoon here, it is the second shortest day of the year. Not to mention, there's about 14 inches of snow on the roof of the greenhouse. So it was getting pretty dark in here. No matter though, we got the electricity working, which gives us some extra light, so I think we're ready to roll. It's not the usual way that I start a video, but it's kind of fitting for this episode, because I'm going to do something that we almost never do on this channel, and that's to update you on the state of things. Before we do that though, I just want to show you a couple of highlights from 2022 to show you how we got here. The year started out with a bang because instead of a series of seeding and planting videos that I always do, I stripped all that down to its core and released a 4-part Growing Your First Garden series. Really breaking down the basics and helping people over that first hump. Soon after the 4th video in that series dropped, we hit the 300,000 subscriber mark. That was awesome, but we were just getting started. In conjunction with those first garden videos, we also made a community garden bed project series where you guys picked the crop and I grew it. Brussels sprouts was the resounding choice, but being an out of season long crop, we grew some others along the way. Radishes, peas, zucchinis, and cherry tomatoes. In true multi-cropping and succession garden fashion, the Brussels sprouts were eventually planted, and in fact, they're still growing today. I have high hopes here for an eventual harvest, so that series is to be continued. And speaking of series, the ever-popular Garden Quickies videos hit new heights in 2022. In October, we dropped the 100th episode, if you can believe it. Still going strong at 100 plus, Garden Quickies are one of my favorite parts of this channel. And finally, due to the cumulative efforts of all that stuff, we hit the 400,000 subscriber mark. Honestly, 1,000 times more than I thought I'd ever reach with this channel. It's truly amazing for me to hit that over such a short period of time, and it's staggering to peek over our shoulders to see how far we've come. It's great to look back at what you've done, important to learn from those mistakes, but it's how you implement change and improve over time that has the greatest effect. In 2022, I feel like we did just that. Tutorial after tutorial, honing our craft, and upping our gardening game with each new video. It's why I never make update videos like this, which you may have noticed. Even though the garden and channel update videos are some of the most popular on YouTube, that was never the intent of this channel. My main focus here has always been to create this giant repository of gardening information that's both timeless and relevant for years to come. Doing update videos has always felt a bit disingenuous to me, regardless of their popularity. However, I read the comments, the replies. I read all my emails and all my DMs. Requests come in for many different things, from specific video topics, product reviews, or plant crops that we haven't fully covered yet. And that's great. It gives me tons of content possibilities, and I'm never short for video ideas. But a couple of things have been requested over and over for quite some time now. And the first is the website. Long overdue. Having a website to supplement and support the channel should have been up since day one. We finally listened, and in September of this year, I was able to launch the ripetomatofarms.ca. At long last, a home base for everything we do at the farm, in addition to filming videos. Funnily enough, the main motivation has been a different medium altogether. Blog posts. Written tutorials to accompany the videos that we put out every week. Honestly, if I had infinite amounts of time, every video that we put out every week would have an accompanying blog post. For now, I've just been chipping away at it, bit by bit, adding blog posts here and there, wherever I can. If there's a specific video on this channel that you want to see in the old school written form, make sure to leave a comment down below. I want to get to them all eventually, but let's do the ones that you guys want to see first. The second most popular request that I get, and this one kind of surprised me, and it's for gardening courses. In-depth and engaging tutorials that go a little bit beyond what YouTube can offer. I've been super hesitant about this, and I've always tried to steer clear of ever selling anything on my channel, either from me directly or from another company. I'd also hate for a paid course to take anything away from this channel, both in resources or in my time. But really, over the last year to year and a half, the number of people asking me for it has gotten to be too great to ignore. So, for the last 2 months, I've been working away at making a diversified, comprehensive vegetable gardening course to provide the most value for people that want it. I'll still be doing YouTube videos for sure, no worries about that, and none of it is ever going to be behind some sort of a paywall. Ever. For the people that want to take a deeper dive, or they're struggling with certain fundamental concepts, this course is going to be right up their alley. I gotta tell you though, so far, it's a ton of work, but anything that I'm going to charge money for has to over-deliver in terms of value. So I'm taking my time with it. Originally, it was set to be open for enrollment in early January. But with the way it's going, it's looking like early February is more likely. So, if it's something you're interested in, or if you're one of the people who directly requested it, keep an eye out for it in the coming months. Pretty exciting stuff. And with that, you're all up to date. Where we've been and where we're going. Although this channel is only a few years old, I feel like we've been doing it for a really long time. Having said that, 500 videos in, and I feel like we've just scratched the surface. As always, guys, I appreciate the support more than you know. Thanks for tuning into every video. It really does mean a lot. But the sun's going down, and it's getting extremely cold out here. So, happy holidays, and I'll see you in the first week of 2023. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate the support more than you know. And if you're getting value from these videos, please like and share them to spread the word and help your fellow gardener to grow better.